This is a day in the life of a dog groomer at Grande Style Dog Grooming in Tampa, Florida. If you want to see what really goes on behind the scenes in a pet grooming salon, join our all-day, everyday live streams Monday through Saturday. All right, let's get busy. Welcome to Grande Style Dog Grooming. We are located in Tampa, Florida at the corner of Northdale Boulevard and Dale Mabry Highway. We have a large waiting room with seating for those who choose to wait inside while our stylists pamper their pets. We carry iGroom hair care products along with dental, eye area, and ear care items. Our boutique has fancy dresses and rhinestone collars to dress your little one in grand style. Also in the waiting room, we have charts to help you decide the exact length that would be best for your best friend. Our groomers each have their own private room. This keeps the pets calm as they are not overstimulated by the things going on around them. Each room is outfitted with security monitors, UV sterilization for the tools, and the Grooming Safer dog grooming harnesses for the pet's safety. Our main bathing area has 2 tubs. We use foaming disinfectants in the tub after every bath, medium-sized kennels, and large runs with glass doors in our kennel area. Schedule a makeover for your pets today. I'm starting today with Susie, the toy poodle. She's getting a Miami trim, so let's get busy. You ready, Miss Susie? Susie Q. Good girl.
That's a good girl. Good puppy. Yay, such a very good puppy. Where's my Suzuki? Where's my Suzuki? Good puppy.
We have quite the thunderstorm going on outside. I'm gonna look at the radar and see if it's gonna pass pretty quick. Ugh. Well, passing quick, I don't know, but oh my goodness. Grande Style Dog Grooming, this is Suzanne. May I help you? Alright, bring you up on screen so you can see what our weather looks like right now. Not there. That's not what we wanted. That's not even where I was. Why is that doing that? I'm not even on Facebook right now. That's weird. I don't even have Facebook up on my... Go back. That is so weird. That's not where I am. I am not on Facebook. It's like showing something old. That is so weird. Show current application. There it is. Okay. This is our weather right now. Yeah. Susie, you want to go in the tub with that? Because this is where we are. It's like right about here. Oh my goodness. Looks like quite the nice little system coming in. See if we can make that sucker move. Why aren't you moving? Oh well. It's not working for me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that sucker's just sitting there. All right, well, I guess I'll wait for the thunder to slow down a little and then we'll get her in the tub. Ugh. Adjust my camera while I'm waiting. Better. Dang, I've only been up 10 minutes and I've already got over 1,000 views. That's pretty good. Well, that's not working either. I know what I can do. Just get that off of there, do this. I gotta goof off because I got nothing to do for a minute. What do you think, Susie? I don't think I'm going to be putting you in the tub for any time soon. This camera does not want to cooperate. Yeah. I'm just going to wait a minute. Grande Style Dog Grooming, this is Suzanne. May I help you? Alrighty. Well, what do you think, Susie Q? Hopefully it'll pass pretty quick.
Fierce lightning strikes out there. I got the color version
Oof.
that shows how intense things are.
Oh my goodness.
And we're not even in the red zone right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll pass pretty quick.
Ugh.
I was putting it on because I was thinking, even coming here, it was weird.
Did you see that circular motion out there in the Gulf?
No, but I was thinking we may have some.
Well, it's supposed to be a tropical system, but I thought it was coming in tomorrow. It looks awfully close. Yeah.
Susie, you're a good girl. She's happy.
Yeah, she's being held. Your 3 o'clock canceled because of the weather.
It did open up all of a sudden. Even he started going up.
Yeah. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I think we'll have a little lull. I can get her in the tub, and then looks like it's going to get worse. All right, well, how is everybody out there? Guess I could clean this up. Well, I got a minute for a quick Q&A. Anybody got any questions? I'll be right back. You stay here, Susie. All right, let's see if we have any questions. Q&A time, since we have thunder. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Opso Mom says, what conditioner do you recommend for a Lhasa Opso puppy, 12 weeks and up, going to be kept in full coat? I would just start straight off with Squalane Care and stick with that. Regina says, hi from San Francisco, California. I love watching you. You take such amazing care of the pups. How long is the schooling before you can start grooming? Unfortunately, in nearly every state in the United States, there is no requirement at all for grooming, and there's no licensing. So that's why you have to be so careful choosing a groomer. But if you pick a school, go for the longest time that they have available. A lot of schools are like 300 hours or 400 hours or whatever, but I would go as long as you can, or plan on apprenticing for about a year after you get out of school to have a good basic hands-on amount of experience. Greta has a question above. Volumizing shampoo for Frankie and Sunny. iGroom has extreme volume shampoo that works really good. Chris Christensen also has one, but I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But I use iGroom Extreme Volume. Let's see if we got any others. Yep, absolutely no licensing whatsoever for groomers. But there are certifications. So if you're looking for a groomer, you want to choose a certified groomer if possible. There's 3 certification organizations that I know of in the country: the International Professional Groomers, the International Society of Canine Cosmetologists, and the National Dog Groomers Association. So, but certification doesn't mean that, you know, that's going to be a really good groomer. What makes a really good groomer is their own personal drive and their experience level. But I've seen groomers with 30 years experience that are terrible groomers, and I've seen groomers with 3 years experience that are amazing. So it's really just an individual thing. But if they are a certified master groomer, they've got at least a baseline of proven set skills that they have been tested on. I wouldn't really recommend that for a Bolognese. You asked for a texturizing shampoo, but I guess I need to read the Bolognese standard again to know what the judges are wanting to feel in the coat. I know that you need the flocking of the coat and the separation into the curls and all that. But I wouldn't recommend it simply because I would worry that you might see matting. I don't know. I would stick with the most conditioning product that I could find, except maybe on show day. So if it's show day and you're trying to get volume and you're trying to get scrunch, but I would definitely wash it out within a couple of days and go back to my really good conditioning maintenance shampoo for the Bolognese. What is my opinion on the dog paints? I don't like them. I have kind of gone back and forth on my opinion. I hate it when they do the face and you only see the eyes sticking out or the whole body coloring. You know, as far as maybe the tail or the ears with a really good pet safe product, that doesn't bother me, but when they do whole body coloring, I don't like it personally. I've heard conflicting reports as opposed to the safety. I know the Opaz brand is supposed to be really safe, but again, coloring the entire dog like a super bright pink or a super bright yellow, I don't like it personally. I'm liking Smart Style a whole lot for training the hair to lie in certain directions. There's nothing I've found better yet. I like it. Yeah, Smart Style is still my favorite. For now. You've noticed since I started using Smart Style, I've hardly picked up like my Magic Mist or my Ice on Ice or the #1 All Systems styling gel. I've hardly picked up any of that at all. do you think? Huh? You want to do your nails? Guess I could do that. All right, any more questions? Sure. I find the Bolognese coat really interesting, Greta. It's just a really interesting coat. I can't wait to see your dogs when they're mature so that we can see that mature texture really take hold. Because they're so young, I don't think we'll really see what they're gonna be till they're about 3 years old. I think it's gonna stay kind of light and fluffy and not as tight until then. Eugenia says, I purchased Crown Royal shampoo and conditioner. There is no way I will use these huge bottles. Could it work for your dogs? Absolutely, it's a wonderful product. I'll be glad to take it off your hands. I'll buy it from you. Trade it for grooming. And if we're having really bad weather for your girls tomorrow, we can reschedule if you want to. That's what I was thinking too, Greta, 3 or 4 years old, before you're gonna see their really good coat. I love the Crown Royal products. They're really good. I know, Susie, but we gotta wait. You want me to hold you? We could do your nails while we're waiting. What do you think? Want to do your nails? Oh, and we have proper spelling for the girls. Look at that. Bead and button. K-N-O-P-A. And Bushinka. B-U-S-I-N-K-A. Bead and button. So, do we pronounce that Napa? Napa and Bushinka, would that be correct? You're moving back to Florida, Greta. I hope not too far from me. Yay. I'll be seeing your dogs more regularly. Yes, they do have a fan club. Ooh, nice, Greta. That's not too far at all. So I've been working all day on my standing appointment list for 2027. Since I had some free time. Hopefully I'll be done with that within the week so that we can open up our calendar so that everybody who likes to book online and book their own appointments can go ahead and get scheduled. I get all the standing appointments in first, and the way it works is first, the clients who come in once a week get first top priority. The ones who come every 2 weeks get the next priority, and it goes down from there. So once I get everybody who does pre-standing appointments that I set in the book, and then we open up the schedule for everybody else. We do allow our clients, like once I open up the books, right now my clients can book till the end of 2026. In about a week, everybody will be able to book till the end of 2027. So that a lot of my clients find that handy because I do book up quite a bit, and to get prime time appointments, 9, 9:30, 10, 11, 12, times when people want to be out driving around. Those go really fast. So we let people book out so that they can reserve those times. know, Susie, I know. Come here. Let me take another look at the radar. Ooh, it's right on top of us. But it's moving in the other direction because we have like a cyclone kind of thing. So it looks like it might pass over pretty soon. This is what we're looking at. We are right in the center of the red right now. Right in the middle of it. So yeah, I'm not washing a dog yet. But it looks like it may blow on past pretty soon. This is us right here. We're in Carrollwood. So that's what we have outside. We're actually in Northdale. Like right here. Right there is where we are. Yeah. So, just waiting on this to pass. That's pretty nasty looking, huh? I mean, like, we got this purple going on here. Look at that. Oh, God. So, you ever wonder why your dog gets tied up at the grooming shop? Yeah. Thunderstorms. That happens almost every day here, but it's a really nasty system here right now. It's a tropical system, so that's your weather report for the day. So we've talked before about the controversial concept of ear plucking. So I'm going to zoom you guys in to her little ears. So occasionally I do check a dog's ears to see if the hair's loose. So this is the hair that she has excess growth right here. Can you see it? So she's got a little bit of growth in there, you can see that. And usually when it's that white colored, it's kind of loose. So I do check it and see if it wants to come out on its own. But you can see with her, it's not. It's stuck there. And because it's stuck there, there's a little bit coming out. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the little bit that comes out, but you can see how much is left that's deeply rooted. I'm not going to pull out the deeply rooted pieces. I'll check it, and if some is coming out with finger and thumb and no ear powder and no hemostats, I'll remove what comes out on its own, because dog's hair has a hair growth cycle. So does humans. And in the hair growth cycle, you'll have some hair that's in the exogen phase, some hair that's in the telogen phase, and some hair that's in the anagen phase. So the anagen phase is where it's deeply rooted and attached to the bulb down there. So let me see if I can pull up an image since we got a minute and there's nothing to do. Let's see. Hair growth cycle dog. Pull up an image. All right. So this is a good image. Here we go. I'll bring you guys up on the screen. All right, so here's the hair growth cycles. So the hair that's stuck, that's not coming out on its own, it's in the anagen phase. This is the anagen phase. You can see how it's attached down here to the supply down here, the blood supply, and it's just the root. It's deeply attached. As it goes into the catagen phase, it releases from that. As it goes into the telogen phase, it's where I was just able to remove some by finger and thumb, but it wasn't falling out on its own. So, and then when it goes into the early anagen phase, which is actually like the hair that's falling out on its own is in the exogen phase. It's exiting, it's exiting, you know what I mean? It's leaving the follicle. But most of these dogs, it'll sit in the telogen phase for quite some time, and it's just sitting in the follicle. So I often talk about this, like with my own poodle, Amadeus. His stays in the anagen phase for like up to 8 years. He's going to be 10 years old this fall, and his hair's only loosened up in his ears once in his life. His half sister, BB, hers goes into the telogen phase about every 4 months. So it can be quite an individual thing, dog to dog, not necessarily breed to breed. They're both poodles, they're half brother and sister, but their ears do completely different things. So that's why I check, rather than just assuming it's a poodle, it should have its hair removed out of its ears. I'm like, let's check the ears. Where are they at? And so I removed what was loose, what would be in the telogen phase, and I left the hair, even though it's longer, I could grab it. I left it in there because it's in the anagen phase. But I don't want to leave it that long, and I don't want it to get matted up. So what I do is I'll take the end prong of my comb and comb through it, make sure there's no knots or clumping in there, and then I'll just, for her, so the other day I did a video with my poodle Ammo. For him, I use my clipper because he grows hugely thick curly hair through this whole area so that you cannot even see the ear opening. And for him, I'll take my clipper and I'll hollow it out. She doesn't grow enough hair there to hollow it out. So for her, I just do a snip with my scissors. So I've combed through it and I pull it out as far as it'll go. And I'm just gonna take my scissors and snip it. You're fine. So that we get that nice and clean there. We're gonna do it on the other side. Pull it out, run a comb through it, and snip it. And we don't need to use a clipper because she doesn't have enough hair for a clipper. So here we can see how nice and hollowed out that looks. And there's no need for any more. Right? This side. Just a nice little snip, keeps the ears nice and clean. So I've been grooming her all her life. She's never had her ears plucked, not once. Every one of my clients' ears that, you know, aside from that little bit of finger and thumb removing out excess, you know, I don't like rip hair out of their ears. I don't, use hemostats in their ears. I don't use ear powder in their ears. And you can see just how healthy her ears are just using this method. No issues whatsoever. And 98 to 99% of my clients' dogs all have perfectly healthy ears doing that. And it's interesting because you never hear the hair growth cycles being talked about when it comes to dogs' ears and the ear hair in them. You just hear, oh, it's supposed to be plucked, or oh, it's not supposed to be plucked. Well, shouldn't we talk about when it's supposed to be plucked, or when the hair is loose? That, to me, that's the most important thing. Sounds like our rain is moving out. Let me look at the radar again. See where we're at. I still hear thunder, but it looks like the sun's coming back out. Yeah, it's looking better. Yeah, it's getting better. Haha. Let's go for Carolwood, see what we got. Ugh. Still looks terrible. Is this right now? 2:24 p.m. It's 2:32, so I think it's getting a little better. It's just still looks really bad on the radar. But that was 10 minutes ago, nearly 8 minutes ago. So see if I can find something a little bit more recent. No. Not good enough yet. You gotta wait, Susie Q. Looks like the sun's wanting to come back out though. We have a tropical cyclone. Well, it's not as black as it was outside. What do you think, Susie? Hmm?
You my girl. You love Miss Suzanne? Do you? Do you love Miss Suzanne? Yes, Miss Suzanne loves you too. Yeah.
That's a lot of thunder.
What do you think, Susie?
I think it's starting to move away a little. But the thunder hasn't slowed down. The thunder hasn't slowed down.
Let me see if we got. Just got him out there. He's a nice man.
He's a very nice guy. Ugh. Well, it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want that bottle of water?
I've got a bottle of
Okay.
And yeah, you can kind of see in reference to the Susie. I mean,
Yeah,
if you've got other things to do
I
in the
don't.
meantime, I will hold
I
Susie
don't.
and
She's fine. I think she's enjoying her Suzanne time.
I think I was just going to say that. I think she is too.
Well, it's
And
still.
that's funny because she will not. There's a few of my puppies that she'll actually get up in their lap now. You know, but
Yeah.
for the most part, she doesn't want to even get in their laps. So that's quite a statement there from her. Yeah,
She loves her Miss Suzanne.
she does.
Ooh, she
She
does.
does.
She's like, okay, I'm going home now.
Now, does that not sound like it's hitting right outside too?
Yeah.
It's
That's nasty.
it is. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We're,
Let's see who
feel
I've
like
got.
we're gumming the works up for you.
It's supposed to be bad tomorrow, too.
Ooh. So I was gonna take my buddy for a little driving tour of my old neighborhood just for fun. And I don't know. We'll have to see what the weather is like.
It was supposed to be bad tomorrow, so I don't know. But that cyclone looks awfully close.
I haven't followed that.
It's right out in the Gulf. It's a tropical system.
Oh. Is this the one here? Yes.
But I thought it was going to hit tomorrow.
Let's see what the prediction is for the. Oh, well, today is a 98% chance of rain, and tomorrow it's only 88. Jeez. And then Sunday it's back up to 96%. We've got days of rain, days and days. You're good, Susie. Just hang in there, sweetheart. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Buggered up and lost you. Oh, I don't know what I'll do. I'll look up the. There's those collars. There's a couple of different from folks that are selling her. providers online, but I'll try and find that one that has more variety,
Yeah.
colors. Some of the colors are, but
Well, the quality of that particular one's really nice.
it is. It
Yeah.
is. It's just, and it's, I think it's comfortable.
It looks comfortable. It doesn't look like it catches hair. It's
It
shiny.
doesn't. I was thinking about during the holiday period. Well, maybe I'll get a large enough one to wear myself.
It's so pretty.
I mean, why not?
Why not? Or get an extra small for a bracelet.
Oh, I don't know if they have that small, but I'll have to
They
look.
might.
Yeah, well, Susie loves it. Like I say, she loves it.
You stay here. Let me get you so you can't see your mommy. This kind of weather makes me hungry. Looks like we're supposed to have weather for a couple days. Got the phone, trying to see if my later clients want to reschedule. Because I'm just sitting here waiting. I got a couple dogs in queue already.
Yeah.
Too bad we didn't have dogs come in this morning when I was standing around.
I know, right? Nice and sunny.
Nothing to do. Well, it sounds like it's slowing down more. Maybe. It's looking a little better. We're getting there. This is where we're at now. So it's getting a little lighter yellow. We are right in this yellow spot, right there. So we're just waiting on it to move on by. So what Lois is talking about with the poodles, saying they're staying there or coming in a few days, times a week to feed them and take them outside, and they're not going to move them until they're adopted. That's exactly what it happened with my Gidget. Her pet parent was in a nursing home, and it didn't look like she was going to come home. Then she finally passed away, and my dog was left in the house where she was for a couple of months before they finally contacted me and brought her to me. And she was such a mess from being left in there for those couple of months, and in her peeing and pooping in the house and them just throwing her food. She was just a disaster. So it's really sad. That's even harder on them, I think. Let me refresh this and see if it's getting any better. Nope. Well, are you guys bored yet? And should I just go ahead and log off since it's going to be a mess today? Or do you all want to hang out and wait and watch the weather? Yeah, Gidget was traumatized by being left in that house by herself. Totally traumatized. And hopefully they're at least getting those poodles groomed. Gidget, she's such a cute little thing. She's definitely showing her age though. Well, I don't know. I want to order a pizza. This kind of weather is like melty, cheesy kind of days. If I was at home, it'd be grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup. We can have a pizza party. Yeah, that picture of Gidget was from, that I put in the Facebook group, was from Sunday. I'm in the kitchen cooking breakfast and I look up and she's just sitting on the couch staring at me. I'm like, why are you staring at me? And then I'm like, you look really cute, so I took a picture. Cat's last appointment canceled, and so did mine. Good. So I have one that's kind of tentative, and then I have another dog that's here already. He's a Shetland sheepdog. Cheryl.
What do you think, Susie Q? Hmm? It's okay. It's just a thunderstorm.
I've never seen Vandenberg on the map before. I'm noticing right under Temple Terrace we have Vandenberg. It's like, when did Vandenberg even become a thing? I haven't looked in a Tampa map in so long. It's like, Vandenberg? Really? Never heard of it. Well, I think we're starting to make progress here. The green's moving closer to Carolwood. But we're still right between Northdale and Carolwood. So we're still in the red. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Susie, I've been holding you for about an hour and a half now, it seems. What time did you get here? 1:30, an hour and a half. We've been waiting for this thing to move on through. Yeah, we're getting closer. As soon as the green gets to this line, which is the road I'm on, I will get started. Pretty girl. Let's see how that weather's doing. I think we can risk going in the tub pretty soon. Got one little small piece of red right here by me. Right there. Let that move on past and then I'll put her in the tub. Let it update one more time. We're almost there. It's completely green around Citrus Park. Well, should update soon, past 3 o'clock, see where we're actually at. Made you jump, didn't it? Wonder why it's not updating past that. I think we're good. I'm gonna put her in the tub. It's moving away. So let's do it. Here we go. wash a dog. All right, Susie, say your prayers. I'm going to use a leave-on conditioner, get her out of the tub as quick as possible. No sense in pushing her luck. It's really calmed down. I'll go ahead and condition her. That was quite a storm. And it's going to come in bands because there's a circulation out there. Normally storms around here blow through super fast. They don't usually sit on us that long. Good girl. Bye. I had to wait on it to move through. So if we do her, it would be later. Okay. Did you want to do it online or do you want to do it now? Okay. Thank you. Bye. All right, so Micah the Shetland sheepdog is next, and he's my last dog of the day now. So it's a good girl. You got to spend extra time with Miss Suzanne today, didn't you? Huh? Did you get to spend extra time? Was that fun? She says, are you kidding? A thunderstorm while at the groomers and you want to call it fun? You crazy lady. Huh. Is Miss Suzanne crazy? Mm-hmm. Miss Suzanne's a crazy old groomer lady. Yeah. Since today was such a short day, I'm going to be working a few hours tomorrow, so I'll come on tomorrow and we'll do bead and button and wash and blow dry my dogs. It'll be a poodle kind of day. I should say Napka and Bushinka. I think that's how you say it. I'm still confused. Napka, Napka, Napka and Bushinka. Bead and button. My mother groomed dogs for over 50 years. And she could do the prettiest poodle top knots. She groomed dogs from 1966 to 2020. I think that's when she finally stopped. I've been in a grooming shop nearly every day of my life. It's my favorite place to be. Except at home with my husband. I like to be there too. But if I'm not home, I'd rather be here. I think Susie's ready for a nap. She's over this. She's like, geez, Suzanne, you've never taken this long on me in my life. Here's her pretty little bows we made for her yesterday. They have poodles. Got her poodle bows. Yeah. Finally, my bows. I'm going to go check her out, and I'll be back in just a minute. Welcome to Grande Style Dog Grooming. We are located in Tampa, Florida at the corner of Northdale Boulevard and Dale Mabry Highway. We have a large waiting room with seating for those who choose to wait inside while our stylists pamper their pets. We carry iGroom hair care products along with dental, eye area, and ear care items. Our boutique has fancy dresses and rhinestone collars to dress your little one in grand style. Also in the waiting room, we have charts to help you decide the exact length that would be best for your best friend. Our groomers each have their own private room. This keeps the pets calm as they are not overstimulated by the things going on around them. Each room is outfitted with security monitors, UV sterilization for the tools, and the Grooming Safer dog grooming harnesses for the pet's safety. Our main bathing area has 2 tubs. We use foaming disinfectants in the tub after every bath, medium-sized kennels, and large runs with glass doors in our kennel area. Schedule a makeover for your pets today. All right, let's go get Micah in the tub. Mr. Micah, are you ready, Bubba?
Micah, Micah. Hi, Bubba. Come on. You're all right. You're all right. It's all right, Bubba. You're all right, baby. What a good boy. That's a good boy. You're all right. This way, Micah. That's a good boy. See, it's okay. Miss Suzanne takes good care of you. Yeah. She takes good care of Micah. I gave this area an extra scrub and it still looks gray. Can't tell if that's gray hair, which it shouldn't be. It looks gray. I'll scrub it one more time, just to be sure. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Thank you. Add a little bit more whitening shampoo there. Seems like it was like that last time too, and I couldn't get it out. So you might just have some gray hair in there, but I don't know. Scrub it one more time with some whitening shampoo. Just to be sure. Fourth time I've washed it. So if this doesn't do it, nothing will. It's still kind of gray. It's a good boy. You're all right. Up we go. Grande Style Dog Grooming. This is Suzanne. May I help you? At least 10 times a day.
Due to the 2026 platform updates, your account requires a brief
It's a
status
scam.
confirmation to maintain your current position in the search results.
Block.
Press 1 now to speak with a representative.
They call from a gazillion different numbers every day. All local phone numbers. It's like, oh my gosh, leave me alone. And I have to block all those different numbers every day. Why they won't let businesses get on do not call registries, I don't know. They should allow us to, because we get inundated with calls all day long that we gotta stop our work and answer the phone for. It's not fair, I tell you. Just not fair. Let's get Micah dry. Come on, Mr. Micah. That's a good boy. Come on.
Grande Style Dog Grooming. text his owner, let her know he's almost finished. Good boy. I was looking at a grooming table somebody was using overseas, and I was like, oh, I love that table. I never see one like that at all here. It was a big table, but it had rounded corners. So it's easier to work around. Like when you go around the corners on these tables, it puts you at a further arm's distance from the dog if you are like keeping your hands on the dog, and that oval shape at the end, it was like squared on one end and ovaled on the other. Really nice table. I liked it a lot. This dog looks bigger, but he's really lightweight. I bet he doesn't weigh over 15 pounds. Some Shelties are pretty heavy. This guy's really lean. Fine boned. So this is one of my clients that likes the underline trimmed up. And a lot of times I talk about on these coat types, and I don't mind trimming them up if that's what clients want. But I do talk about how it alters the coat. So probably the best way that I can describe what happens, because it's a very confusing topic, is the outer coat on these dogs, the coarse hair, it grows to a certain length and stops, and it goes dormant for years. It stays in the anagen phase, this coarse outer coat that's the structure above the undercoat that sheds out. So these outer coat areas do not shed out. They stay and they grow to a certain length and they basically stop. And then the softer hair in through here typically will grow long and just keep growing, and the hair here will grow and grow and grow, and the undercoat keeps recycling and shedding out and growing more and shedding out and growing more. But the hair that is the structure that holds all this together, the outer coat, that grows to a certain point and stops on many of these dogs. So I'm not sure if I can bring you in close enough for you to see the lines from where he's been scissored before. So bring him a little closer to the, it's okay. So it's hard to see sometimes. There's a definite line, like a sharp line that looks right here. So if I pull the undercoat away, you can see the sharp line that has stayed. And this has grown back since his last scissoring. But this sharp line, it has not budged. Turn him at a different angle. See right there, it's like super sharp. You can see the scissor line. So while they do grow back, the softer undercoat grows back. This sharp line area here is not going to grow back. It can take years and years and years. And that's why when you are advised, if you're going to trim these dogs, so here he's got another line. See this straight across line here? That's not freshly trimmed. That's from a few months ago. And the soft hair grew past it, but you can see the definite scissor line. So those are the things that we say are altered. It can stay, that line can stay there for the rest of his life. So if you decide to grow it back and have a full coat, you're gonna always see that line, right? On this dog. Some dogs are different. Some dogs grow back beautifully, others do not. But it can take 8 years before this will finally like redo itself and grow out. Or it may never grow out. I've known dogs, like a dog like him, say if you scissored the tail, his tail would do exactly what you see here. So he'd have a solid line trimmed in with sparse hairs growing past. And that's what you're seeing here, a solid line trimmed in with sparse hairs growing past. So because it's just an outline trim, it's not that significant. This part typically grows back well, but sometimes you see it in here. You'll see it in the ruff around the neck if you scissor that too much. The pants typically grow back really nicely. So it's individual dog to dog how they grow back, but when your groomer says it will damage his coat, I quit using that term. It's not damage, it's altered. It's different. And so a client like this, she's had these types of dogs forever, and she understands, and yet she still wants the underline trimmed up. So she's fine. Every few months, he's going to come in and he's going to get matched right back to where that line is. And I have a lot of clients who are like that. They're fine with it. They're like, yeah, I still want them trimmed anyway. But if you were to shave this dog, then he would have a very, very, very altered coat. And it would look really funky. So by scissoring the underline, while we will have those sharp lines cut in and they will tend to stay, when he grows back out and he comes back in next time, you're still going to see the line and then the sparse hair. That's just the way it is. As soon as you start cutting it, you kind of have to stick with that for life, right? So let me bring up my Pomeranian page on my website, and I can show you, if you hand scissor them all over, I can show you what they grow back like. And I have clients who, yes, prefer the hand scissored look. And they don't mind it growing back like this. And that's fine if that's what you want. my point is just making sure that we educate clients so they know what they're getting. And as long as they know and they're good with it, then we're fine. So I'll bring you up here. So this is my website. So we have the information on how the coat grows back and what packed in coats look like. And here you have the shaved hair, and then you have the regrowth. So you can see the outer coat doesn't regrow, but the undercoat does. This is post-clipping alopecia, so if we shave this dog down, we might see him grow back like this. What are those pictures doing on there? Those don't belong there. I redid my website this morning. I think it took some liberties with my website. It did. That wasn't on there. Oh, I gotta fix this. I let the AI restyle my website this morning, but I didn't check all the pages. No. Okay, well, I gotta go fix that. Never mind. Here you can see, this is what I'm talking about. This is a Pomeranian's tail that is regrown out. So when it was scissored along that sharp line you see. When it grew back, you have all these sparse pieces growing back. But all these are not my pictures. I don't know what happened there. Ugh. It completely redid my page. Never mind. I'll have to go fix it. That sucks. Excuse my language. I had that so perfect. It had all these regrowth pictures and showed how it was done. And now my website, I got to go through all my pages because it looks like crap. I hate AI sometimes. It can look like it's doing a really good job and then it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. It said, here, let us refurbish your website and give it an upglow. I had my website perfect. I did not expect it to change my pages and give me new pictures. What in the world? That's very disappointing. You know how many hours I have in my website work? Like, oh my gosh. I know what I'll be doing tonight. What the heck? Made my website look stupid. Stupido. So usually when people say, take him as short as you can without damaging his coat, I'll tell them that's like next to nothing. Because even an outline trim can leave permanent lines in your dog's coat. That's why my education page is so important to have it just right. Because it's so hard to explain. And even among groomers, like professional groomers, that's probably one of the biggest arguments that we see in dog grooming groups is the concept that haircuts can change the dog's coat. And 50% of the groomers say, no, it never happens. That's a lie. It's an underlying health issue. And the other half of the groomers are like, come on now. You've seen it, you've done it, you know, and they're like,
No, it's never happened to us.
sorry. It's so annoying. That's why I try to show it wherever I can and give you a good visual of what we're talking about. Those of us who say it does alter the coat, because it does. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It does. All right, Mr. Micah. That's going to about do it for today. I'm going to come on for a little while tomorrow with a couple of poodles. So if you're into watching poodle grooms, join me tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and log off for today. So I thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my next upload. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Today's video was brought to you by our own company, Grooming Safer. I designed the Grooming Safer dog grooming harness with the intent to keep pets safe on the grooming table. This product aids in grooming dogs with collapsing tracheas, senior dogs with mobility issues, and wiggly puppies. The Grooming Safer dog grooming harness is also helpful with dogs who gator roll or rear up during the grooming process. The harness fits dogs from 2 to 35 pounds. We also have extenders for the dog grooming harness, enlarging it to fit dogs up to 115 pounds. I personally make each harness as they are ordered. Order yours today at groomingsafer.com.